They need to finish the ceremony by making a sacrifice of the mother. Ian says he can perform the ceremony, if they allow him to keep the book and give him $10,000. He will perform the ceremony the next day, but they need to put rock salt around Shannon and themselves to keep the other ghosts away. That night, both Henry and Audrey are in the room with Shannon, having put salt around the entire thing. Shannon tells Henry about her idea for the baby, but he says she can't win a moral argument with him because he already made a deal with the devil. He tells her that Audrey was the one driving the car when Jackson died, but she couldn't remember. Henry is doing all of it for her. Suddenly, the ghost of the detective walks in and kills herself all over again. Ian is in his basement, reading the book, when his mom calls him up for lunch. He angrily grabs his stuff and leaves. Then, he arrives at the house, and as he walks in the bedroom, the detective appears behind him. The others aren't surprised by that anymore, saying she's been doing that all night. Ian starts right away, giving the couple instructions on what to read. The detective walks in again. He says that salt just slows them down, but a sacrifice will stop them. Ian continues with the instructions as the detective shows up again, but doesn't shoot herself this time. Him and Henry go outside and he measures where certain objects should be placed around the house. He tells Henry that he is the one that needs to kill the mother, without hesitation, because if he does hesitate, they will all die. Back in the room, Audrey is drawing a pentagram, as Shannon tries to distract her. She asks for some food and Audrey goes out to get some. Shannon breaks out from her restraints and pours water on herself, pretending she's having the baby. Audrey comes in and calls for Henry. She's getting Shannon ready as the two men come in. Ian disturbs the salt as he walks inside. He immediately starts reading from the book, as Audrey is worried if Jackson is in there, and Henry keeps getting messages from the priestess of their cult. The pentagram starts shining and Ian says it's working. Henry picks up and it's the priestess telling him that Ian killed his mother and drew symbols on his house.